Governor Laura Kelly vetoed the most recent tax bill, but as KSNT News Capitol Bureau reporter Alec Gartner shows us, lawmakers are taking another crack at it.
Governor Kelly has said she wants to wait when it comes to making changes to the tax structure. Now legislators are hoping to force her to make a decision on a new tax plan. The new bill would not impact state revenues as much as the first. The majority of taxes paid for the last year wouldn't be affected, but legislators are hoping to make changes in the coming years.
A number of people have filed their taxes and learned the impact personally, as the itemization wasn't there for a number of folks. So it does restore that for next year and looks at that going forward.
Some people ended up paying more in state taxes after a change to the federal level impacted deductions in Kansas.
That is the most pressing item that is there, and being ahead of that for next year. Looking also at how do we tax some of the things more consistently on the business side.
Businesses in the state would also benefit from the plan, but not as much as they would have under the previous bill. Many lawmakers against the first bill say it favored big business too much.
Let's put together a bill that has the best tax policy possible for all of Kansas, not just a few.
The new bill would also lower the 6.5% food sales tax by reducing it based on the amount of internet sales tax collections.
There's so many unknowns that I think we ought to give it some time, especially we're not sure what fiscal integrity we're going to have as a state going forward.
A vote on a new tax bill could come as early as tonight. Reporting at the Capitol, I'm Alec Gartner.
And Governor Kelly put out a statement today advising lawmakers to think before they act. It says in part, quote, "I believe this discussion should be guided by a thoughtful, data-driven, big-picture vision for Kansas, not by a hasty attempt to achieve an immediate political victory," end quote.